every trader who watches this video will be winning massive this week. So if you stick around until the end, then you'll get all those gems to make this week a profitable week. So let's get right into our weekly chart breakdown. As you know, our favorite pair, MNQ. Futures is the future. We don't have to say it again. And we are exactly on this chart, and we are on our daily time frame, starting off with that daily time frame, to get those strong level of support resistances. And I'm going to show you you can get the gems and make futures of futures, because it's one of the most smoothest pair if you understand what you're doing. And I've been trading it for about a month now, and I'm extremely loving it. So I look forward to great things happening. So again, we're on our daily time frame. So this you see we have our daily support resistances, or market structure, or secret source zones, and our confirmation of our secret source zones. That is the ultimate trading checklist, and we do it every single time we come to the charts. So in any and any trade, it has to be marked up a certain way so you can understand what you're looking for. And when now you get the confirmation of what you're looking for, then now you can get a good setup and be most likely be able to make profits from the market. So let's go back to our charts again on the MNQ daily support resistances. You see how we draw these? We draw these at the weak areas of the market. So let us show you how we draw them. So you can draw them exactly like the ones that I have. So you see, currently I have 5 of them on the charts. Over that rejection area, where price acted as a support from. And the reason why I want to do this is because on the daily, price push from these levels very strong. I could even extend that all the way over here. So that is the reason why. So we're not just doing random things. We are actually doing it for a purpose. And again, I do those ones in blue. If you notice, it's the same right here. Same right here. Same right here. Same right here. Little zones. So after you finish, let me know. Drop a comment in the comment section and say daily zone, so that I know that exactly you are following, opening your chart and following exactly. Then after we go on the daily time frame now, again, things, because we use the same process to mark up our charts all the time, but things are happening different over the day by day basis. So even though the foundation is the same, you would still have to be marking up your charts and looking at things differently and understand the perception, because that is why all the charts are going to be looking the same. You're going to hear the breakdowns very similar. All the breakdowns are going to be very, very similar. But if you notice, the setups look a little bit different based on how it is played out, and you have to understand that. So when you see it, because that's how you get better now, you see your setups and then you start having, what they call now experience. So we start seeing more support and more confirmations, that experience, so you can see it more and more. And then once you keep seeing it more and more now, you can know what to do to take the trade. So again, I draw my support, my market structure different. I never see anybody really mark it out that way, which is one of the things why it works the greatest way of them all. That is why it works one of the greatest way of them all. And that is because how I do it. So I don't rush the market structure. I draw it a specific way And that specific way allows me to not be in those fake out markets and those markets when the market is doing something that you're trying to understand what happened. But how I mark my market structure first, you're going to see I look for the support and the 2 hour resistance, and then I do what? I mark it out like this. And you see price close below the support. So we say, okay, if this was a support area, I mean price bought up from here and then price broke that support. We have to start wondering now, okay, real secret sauce now is when price do what? Stays below that confirmation, that support area, that confirms now, that is sure, that price made a new low. And when price would make a new low now, or bias now, would be that the market is currently in a what? Downtrend and higher high and what? Higher highs and higher lows in an uptrend. That is it. So when the price creates the lower high, we are expecting it to push lower. Then it pulls back, push lower. For the buyers, it's the opposite. We're expecting price to push up, then push higher, push higher. Because that's what we, or bias would be for price to continue moving upwards. So that is the understanding behind that, because you have to understand it. So we understand the daily support resistance zone, and then we understand the 2 hour structure, and I showed you exactly how we mark it. So when you mark it like that now, so even on this trade now currently, you can see what happened on Friday. We see price pushed up from this support very strongly, and then you see what price to one closed below, and then one confirmed that price stayed below. And what you see price is currently doing now, you see price is currently selling because it did exactly what we said. So it closed below, one confirmed, then it made a little pullback, and now it is pushing down on the market structure. You see, made the pullback and then pushing down now. So that is how we would mark up that one. And then now let us look where price can possibly tap back into, because I'm going to give you a gem now. The same secret sauce zone like how we used to enter is where we can mark it on the opposite side as well. So let me show you one where price can maybe pull back from now, and then now we could even get we have to watch these opposite ones where price can pull back from, and then we want both sides of it too. And sometimes price buys up from that area, sometimes price sells from that area too. So it sells to that area and buys from that area. That is how the market moves. Push through our secret sauce zone. So we're marking all of them, and we understanding the market structure and knowing the intention of the market, so we can get know what is going on. We're not confusing ourselves and hoping that is going on, but we actually know. So that is how the market would be moving. So we have one there, and price is actually even in the next one now, where sometimes because I enter the market for a one to one, these trades now when I enter for a one to one, sometimes I can get, you know, in and out the market very quickly. If I want to hold it, then I would have to, more focus on the bigger time frame to more hold, because some of the moves they can get very quickly. Very, very. Some of the moves are playing out in 5 and 10 minutes. They notice what price did push up into this zone, pushing back to that zone. They see that is how the market is playing within these zones. So you have to understand that. So see, push into that one, then push back into that one. That is how it's moving. So that is it on 2 hour time frame. Now, currently, I would expect it now again to come back down into this area. So now we're expecting continued sells. Again, remember that's our bias. We're not saying the market has to do anything. The market can do whatever it pleases. And we are just working with what it shows us. And then when it shows us something now, we are ready to press the trigger, ready to take an entry if we get our confirmation. So I still expect price to move, come all the way, even down into this region, all the way down into this region. And again, it's still us using or what? We using our checklist. See? Market structure, secret sauce zones, and the confirmation of the secret sauce zones. So that is what we're looking for. That is on the MNQ. I'm going to go ahead now and do on the US 30 because I know my guy Spiel trades the US 30. So, we're going to have to give my guy Spiel a banger breakdown, you know. So let us go to the US 30 chart. And it is very similar. Clean it up. And we're going to do a banger breakdown for the persons that trade US 30, which would be the indices market. But the MNQ is the futures market. So let us fix up the US 30 and draw it for the persons who trade it. So I already have the strong level support resistances, exactly how I showed you on the MNQ. Still the same process. Again, it doesn't matter which chart we're on, we are still using the same strategy to trade them all. Same strategy chain trades them all. So let me just fix up these ones now because these ones are the most relevant to price now. And then you can draw yours again. Drop a comment if you understand everything that I'm saying. And again, if you don't understand everything, I even break it down even more in the Secret Sauce Masterclass, and I have a group. Click link in the description for that. And I have a 5-day free trial, so you can come in, ask your questions, understand the Secret Sauce Zone. And if you don't like it or you think that okay, this is not for you, risk free, but we know that we're getting gems over here, we're getting results over here. My guy Spiel passing his funded account. My guy Alexis turned 98 into to over 4K, and my blood brother getting results all from the same thing that I'm teaching you. So if you want results, you know where to go. So see, we're on the US 30 now, Dow Jones, and we always bang on this pair too. Same thing. And again, look at the US 30 now. We do our strong daily support resistances already. So remember what we do next. Market structure. Remember we have to do what now? Market structure. Then secret sauce on confirmation. So let us look up now for what it is doing now. So we back on the US 30 now. So what we'd have to do now? We'd have to do what? Mark that. So price, you see what price did? Price broke below this low, but it didn't make a confirmation yet. So we have to wait on that confirmation to see if the bias is still a down trend again. So see, we would need the vertical line because we need a next candle now. And if that next candle plays out now and then stays below, then we'd confirm a sell bias. And then after we confirm a sell bias, then we'll be looking for sells. So currently now we expect price to go back all the way. Let me show you where we think price can go based on the previous movement. And you have to understand. You see how I'm making this look simple now, but remember, I've been trading for over 6 years. A little over 6 years I've been trading. So simple process again, but it is only simple when you know what you're doing. So the price is currently in one now, where it can make a little pullback from, and then when it makes a pullback, then possibly it's gonna tap back into the next secret sauce zone again and then push down. So that is how we just marking it on both sides. So you see, price push up from there. It's tapping back into it now. It's tapping back into it now, and let us see where it can maybe pull back to. Again, sometimes I'm so just proud of yourself for how far we've been coming from and marking up these charts. So the secret sauce zone would be right here. The price can push back from that one, come back and tap into this. And I draw those in purple. Again, if you want to understand it deeper, I show you exactly in the group how to do it, exactly how to search for it. So free trial there again, 5-day free trial. So now we're watching. This is what our breakdown would be currently on the US 30, and I showed you the MNQ. And again, if you want to get more deeper, click the link in the description, man. 5-day free trial, and then a measly 44.99. But the gems that you receive, that 44.99 is like a drop in the bucket because of the results that you can get from understanding exactly everything that I showed you today. I know I did a lot, drop a lot of gems, drop a lot of value. And again, if even if in case now you want me to work with you no closer one-on-one, we can set that up again. But just join the 5-day free trial, free over here. If you are new, you might have not have known, but our goal this year is to hit that 10K month, and trust me, we're going for it. So by December, we want to hit that goal, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. Get some payouts and all of that, and you'll be here witnessing it first. And just as I win, I want you to win too. So tap in to that. Again, follow me on my X. Let me show you my X. Let me go ahead and show you my X, Coleman Chan. You can follow me on my X account and also on my Telegram account, where I'm dropping all the gems. Let me show you my X account. So you see I post the results here on my X account, and I make posts there too. Show you when I drop live videos. We have all of that there. Again, and also on my Telegram, my group, I show you. So tap in with us over here, Team Coleman Chan. That is how we're doing. And remember, watch the last video to get the trading checklist too. Again, always gonna show you it so you know how to do it, apply it for yourself, rewatch your videos, watch them, rewatch them, so you can get all the gems. So that's it for today. A lot of gems drop. Rewatch it, repine, comment the best part in the video for you, something you didn't understand, something you would want to understand better. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.